Hello, this is Alexis Alexander. Welcome to EDT4, Designing Curriculum for Online Instruction. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of how to navigate this course, and hopefully if you have questions you'll post them in the discussion forum for this week. So this week we are starting out on the home page. Notice that we've got three buttons here. One button takes you to the class orientation. This button takes you to the class overview, which is actually the syllabus for the class. And this button takes you right to the learning modules. So in Canvas, you have different ways you can set it up. This is the home page setup, but I can also go to module view. So in our modular view, the first module is the Merit Orientation module. This is a module that's been created specifically for Merit students that you can work your way through. Remember, to work your way through the module, just click on the first page and then read through the content and use the next button to go to the next page, and in that way you can just work your way through the module. This module has information about Canvas. It's got tutorials, information about browsers, tips for success, grading, policies, which I haven't filled out yet. Oops. Tools for success. These are links to all the different sorts of downloads you might want to use. I don't recommend using Safari with Canvas. Actually, it does not work well with Canvas. Here's some info specific to Merit, such as tutoring, the library. Here's info about counseling and disability services, financial aid, EOPS and CARE. Here's a link to the Merit bookstore. You don't need to buy books for this class, but you can certainly take a look at the Merit bookstore. This is a really long screen that has a lot of information about accessibility and adaptive technology, which you can skip if you don't use those tools. Alright, so here is Module 1. This is the actual Module 1, and it's got some links about the student orientation, our learning objectives for Week 1, our overview of Week 1. Here's a link to the syllabus, which is in Google Docs. Here's info about how to edit your profile, which you need to do in Canvas if you haven't done it already. Here's the Chat Cafe, which is our class forum where you can ask questions, but before you get to that part, you're going to want to post a bio in the Chat Cafe. It also appears in Week 1, so let's just keep going. This is info about the conferencing tool, which is over here in the left navigation. We all have access to this conferencing tool now, so I'm going to use that during this class. Every week, the module has a module overview page that tells you what we're going to be doing that week. This is just some info about adding links to content pages in Canvas, which you're going to want to know how to do when you start building your own course. This is just some information about asynchronous elements. Canvas has an e-portfolio tool. I've already started using the announcement tool to send out notices to you, and I will also send this video out via the announcement tool. This is very specific information about your own forum participation. Please make sure that you take a look at this and also at the rubric for forum participation. Every single week you're going to be participating in the forum. Here's some info about online assignments. We have an optional tech assignment every week. If you do them, there were extra credit. Info about grades and how to get a good one. And once again, this is another link back to the student module, the student orientation module. Alright, so that's all the housekeeping that we've got this week. Then here's the syllabus. And then we're going to move on into the chat cafe. So this is where you're going to post your bio. Looks like somebody already got in here. Michelle. Go, Michelle. Yay. Alright, here's a direct link to the Canvas instructor guides. If you know how to get to the instructor guides, you can fix any problem you might have in Canvas. Alright, so here's Module 1. We've got the learning objectives for this week, the overview. We're going to be talking about the OEI rubric this week. And then this is just a lot of content. I'm going to go back to module view so you can see this. And I wanted to show you that you can collapse these modules. So once you get done with the merit orientation module, you can just fold it up like a fan. Same thing with this welcome content. So here we are in the actual week 1 content. This is just stuff for you to read. These pages indicate that this is a content page. Then we've got a forum for this week. What's your plan? So you're going to write in here, read the directions and think about your plan. So this is a separate forum from the forum where you're going to introduce yourself. This is the actual week 1 forum that you need to participate in. So remember, participating in the forum means 3 posts a week. The first post is your response to the forum prompt. The other 2 posts are your response to your fellow students. So remember, that needs to be done during the week, and your first forum post is due by Wednesday at midnight of the week. So there's a forum for this week. And then here's an assignment on the OEI course rubric. The OEI course rubric is a rubric that was designed by using a lot of faculty input, and the State Chancellor's Office put together this OEI course rubric. You can download it by clicking on this link. And then I want you to talk about how you plan to meet each standard for the rubric. It doesn't have to be a lot of writing. I just want to make sure that you're aware of the standards and that you are planning to meet them in your course content. And then there's an article here about adult learners. So rather than go through all this content, I'm going to go back to the modular view. So just work your way through week 1. Obviously, you've got all week to work on this. But remember, your first post to the forum is due Wednesday at midnight. And here's an overview. Every week you're going to see an overview page called Reading and Assignments for that week. So if you're not sure what's due, it'll be listed on this page. This week we've also got some extra reading here that are listed on the reading page. The other thing you should be seeing when you're logged in is any to-do assignments will appear over here on the right. Alright, so if you have questions, remember to email me. You can email me right through the inbox here in Canvas. Well, I'm in student view, but you can email me right there, and I will answer you right away. So please let me know if you need help. I'm only an email away.